Topic: leg length discrepancy. In this video, I will explain to you where it comes from and what you can do about this. My name is Hannah. I am a trained Liebscher Bracht therapist. So how can a leg length discrepancy occur? Due to so much tension in the tissue in the area of the hip, that is, when the muscular-fascial tissue contracts, it pulls on the bone to which it is attached. This means that the thigh bone is pressed into the hip socket. This creates pressure in the joint, and it is super important that you attend this situation and release the tension. When pressure in the joint persists for too long, this means that the cartilage and the joint in general are no longer properly supplied, which ultimately leads to wear and also to pain. We will now do 3 exercises together that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine and restore balance in your body. The first exercise is very comfortable. Cross your legs on the chair. Make sure your ankle is above your knee so that it does not rest, but hangs freely, and then lean forward with a straight back. The stretch should be in your glutes. I will show it to you from the side. Cross your legs, keep your back straight and lean forward more towards the foot. And the stretching is then in the buttocks area, a little also in the thighs. We hold each exercise for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, so that your fascial tissue can loosen up. It only starts to loosen up after 30 seconds. Definitely stick with me for the 2 minutes. You're doing very well, and also pay attention to your intensity. The exercise should be such that you feel something very clearly, and by very clearly I mean that it is already uncomfortable and it may also pinch or pull a little. Just make sure that you don't overdo it. Overdo in the sense that you really feel pain, that you can't breathe anymore, or that you want to get out of this exercise as quickly as possible. If that should be the case, then lean back a little bit with your upper body so that you can hold the stretch better. Do the exercise on the side where you have identified the shortening, but it also doesn't hurt to do the exercise on both sides. This does not mean that your other leg will become longer, but simply that the tension in the area of your hip can relax. Relax in the sense that the joint can align itself. Okay, wonderful. Let's move on to the second exercise. Sit slightly tilted on the chair. Take your foot, ankle, and most important, your leg should be parallel to the chair, and do not bend your hip too much, so that you have a great stretch in the thigh area. Do not let your abdomen sag, but pull it in a little, so belly button towards the spine. Stabilize your abdominal area so that your stretch becomes even more intense. We hold for 2 minutes. We hold all our Liebscher Bracht exercises for 2 minutes. Because after 2 minutes of stretching, you have the highest blood flow that you can have in that tissue. Blood circulation means regeneration. What also happens is that your fascial system only begins to release after 30 seconds. That means we need some time for your entire system to relax and realign. Your stretching should be noticeable but also bearable. When the stretch decreases, pull your foot a little closer so that you get a more intense stretch. You have almost made it. If you notice that you cannot endure the exercise, please take a step back. So don't pull your foot so strongly towards your buttocks or slightly bend your hip, so that you definitely endure the 2 minutes with me. Do these exercises daily, whether you do them in the morning or in the evening, that's up to you. But it is important that you establish a routine. As much time as your body needed to contract, your body also needs a certain amount of time to release, relax, and realign. Last exercise, come into the shooting position. That means go down on your affected knee, the other one. Place your leg in front of you, pull your belly button towards your spine, and then push your entire pelvis forward. The stretch should be located in the groin area. Even if the leg length difference may not directly cause pain, it can have an extreme impact on your entire body. Because when one leg is shorter than the other and you stand with both feet on the ground, the entire statics of your pelvis high above the spine changes. Up to your shoulders, head area, and this can, of course, if one side carries more tension, lead to pain. With these exercises, you loosen the area in your hip, so that your leg length can balance out again and you establish balance in your body. You're almost done. Make sure your stretching is intense for these 2 minutes. Even if you do the exercises for your hip or for your leg length, it may well be that other pain conditions may resolve in the back or shoulder neck area. It is important that you do these exercises regularly, at least 6 times a week. You can take a break for 1 day and otherwise just stick to the program for 4 weeks, and you will feel and also see what changes in your body. I wish you a lot of fun with it. If you would like to watch more videos from us, click here. And here you can subscribe to our channel as not to miss any more videos. Until next time.